Hey guys, it's me again, the Lightning Wolf God. I am I am so loving that name right now. Um what this is I'm trying to up my video count. I'm trying to up my video count to 2 videos a day. I'm trying to get to at least 2 videos a day. So that's why I'm making this. That's only like a third of the reason, maybe a third. Maybe a third. I don't know. And the second reason I'm making this video is because I want to thank people. I want to thank everybody who's been helping me, like everybody who inspired me to start this channel, everybody who has been helping me on this channel as of now, and the third reason is just another story. Cause I have another story. It's another embarrassing story, but it's not as embarrassing as the one I told in my third video. Um, but yeah, from now on, my schedule is at least 2 videos a day. But that only it only amounts to that much if I can come up with ideas for you guys. Um, so on to the thank yous, I guess. First of all, the first person I want to thank, and the first person on my list is is the one who inspired me most to start YouTube, Lost Paws. I'm thanking this guy with all my heart. All his videos are hilarious. All his videos are funny as hell, and he enjoys doing it. He enjoys doing it. He enjoys making people happy, giving people a good laugh and everything. And I kinda get where he's coming from, cause I myself, my personal mission is to make people happy. And and eventually, if I get to that point where I'm good on, like, and I feel like I'm gonna I feel like I'm gonna be able to do that, like using YouTube, make people happy, make people laugh, brighten people's days. That is my job as a human being to me. But beyond Lost Pause, my next beyond Lost Pause, my next thank you is to Bugatti Bees. Bugatti Bees was like Bugatti Bees to me. He just makes so much sense. Like almost everything he says makes so much sense, and through he gets his point across through cursing. And I think y'all didn't know, and I and if y'all didn't know this about me, which y'all probably didn't, I think I think cursing is funny. Of course, I think cursing is funny. Of course, I'm not just gonna curse for the heck of it, but um beyond that, I want to thank him for making his videos. He is gloriously funny. He is he is gloriously funny. He also makes, I think they're parodies of songs and junk. I have heard maybe one of them, and it was glorious. And in his informational, I think I can call them informational videos. This man makes so much sense. I love listening to him talk because I think it's the way he speaks. He is so articulate with the way he speaks, even when he's cursing. with the way he speaks, he is so articulate. He makes you want to keep listening, and that's why I and he's one of the reasons I started YouTube, if I can put it that way. Um, Another reason why I started YouTube, I wouldn't know if I would call it a reason, but this is basically a thank you to all the people that have that have made YouTube seem like a good starting point, that have made YouTube seem positive to me. Um, I've already gone through Lost Paws and Bugatti Bees. Um, Superwoman, if you out there, I love your videos too. You're very funny. Your lists are amazing, very informative. I I love I love your videos. You seem like an amazing person. Your personality is just on point. I can say that about every other YouTuber I have named. But on to the next one, my lady Toxic Tears. Um, it's some I know you out there. I know all of y'all listening. My lady Toxic Tears. Um, the first video I got into with her. The first video I got into with her is things not to say to a goth, I think it was called, and you were hilarious. You were hilarious. I loved that video. Ever since then, I've been trying to look for you to look for your channel to find more videos and things of you to just just laugh. And that's what I think, and that's kind of what I think the job of a YouTuber is, to make people laugh. The job of a YouTuber is to make people laugh, brighten people's day, and get paid doing it. I love the idea of being able to make a person happy. Like, I love the idea of being able to make a person happy, make them smile, make them wake up with a reason to wake up in the morning. Um, the next person I will name, the next person I will name is the guy leading the YouTube channel. This is a commentary. Watermelon Drea is hilarious. Dr. Drea, I mean, the skit for Dr. Drea was amazing. I have never met a funnier man on the internet. I have never met a funnier person rather on the internet. He is he is gloriously funny, amazingly hilarious. I have yet I have yet to see this man not deliver, and his informational videos can be funny at times. I remember he did this one video where he explained Halloween, not explained Halloween, explained scary movies. But beyond all of them, beyond all of them, I want to move on to the next YouTuber, Double Four Anime. I just started recently watching this man's channel. Um, I just started recently watching this man's channel. He is hilarious. He has a lot of, he has a lot of reaction videos. I've seen a lot of his reaction videos. Rather, his reactions are top notch. His reactions are top notch. He is blunt, and he is very blunt to me, and I enjoy his videos overall. And another thank you to Blasphemous HD. I mean, another thank you to Blasphemous HD. Um, he like now Blasphemous HD is utterly hilarious. Utterly hilarious. I have never met a funnier man in my life. He like he even like and the thing about him that he says in his videos him took about himself, he is true to himself. Even in his videos, he is exactly how he acts in real life in his videos. And I like that. I'm like I enjoy the idea of a person being able to be themselves in front of a camera, kind of like I'm doing right now. But beyond Blasphemous HD, um, I like to give a shout out to Shout out. Oh my God. That's some safety. And and my buddy Noble's friends, Noble's from Lost Paws. My buddy, his friends. Aki Dearest, Aki Dearest, you and them Vocaloid videos. They are so helpful. Um, you and them everything you didn't know about videos. Them, they are so helpful. You are hilarious. They are so helpful. You are hilarious. You are amazing. I have not yet seen I have not yet seen a video. I have not yet seen a video of you where I have not been. I mean, I have not yet seen a video of you where I have not yet either been laughing or been trying to listen. So beyond her was the anime man. Like beyond her was the anime man. Um, so far he is the only one I can call a YouTuber with a normal style of doing his videos. He doesn't try to he doesn't try to overwork. Like he doesn't try to overwork stuff into his videos to make them funny even though they are. He does have those and even though they are. But beyond that, he is hilarious. He makes so many good points in all of his rant videos. He makes so many good points in all of his rant videos, and even when he's not making a rant video, he still makes so much sense. I have not yet seen a video of his that is not funny, along with the fact that that is not funny, along with the fact that he himself is a funny person. He can talk, he can be serious and talk about the most serious thing in the world, and he is hilarious. And a shout out to Misty Crenexia. A shout out to Misty Crenexia. Um I know this guy, and I know all of you are listening. I know all of the YouTubers I'm talking to are listening. Well, will eventually listen rather. But Mr. Connexia, I know him from his top 10 videos. He he is very well informed about what's going on. He is very well informed about what's going on, has a voice for doing this type of thing, knows what he's talking about, and he's just funny. He's funny. He presents his top 10 lists in a way that's like, oh, look at this. I have to look at this. I have to know I have to know what's coming out next, or what's out, or what's some other things to watch. His top 10 lists are very informative. They help me out a lot. Um, his top 10 lists are very informative. They help me out a lot. And I'm pretty sure there are plenty of other people. And I'm pretty sure there are plenty of other people I should be thanking out there for giving me a laugh in the morning. But beyond all of them, beyond all of them, I would also like to thank the people, the very few people who are supporting me. I would also like to thank the very few people who are supporting me, and would like to thank in advance the people who may support me. But I'd just like to put a thank you out there for everybody. And if I'm going on to the actual story that I was talking about, was the fact that I once broke my arm. I once broke my arm. I was um I was over my little cousin's family's house. I was over my little cousin's family's house, right? And me and him like to fight. Me and him like to fight every now and then. So me and him like to fight every now and then. I can't beat this man. I have never I have never fought this. I have never fought my little cousin, and I know, that's a part of why it's embarrassing. I get beat by my little cousin Every time we fight, I get beat by my little cousin every time, and that is embarrassing. Um, but beyond that point, that one day when I was visiting him and his family, we fought 12 times. We fought 12 times, and I don't know why I was eager to fight him again, but I fought him a 13th time. In that one time, in that last time, I broke my arm falling on a rock. My arm fell on a rock and it broke. It broke. And it was broken like that. I cried like a little bitch. I cried like a little bitch. And that was the most embarrassing part about it. And I was crying in front of everybody. That's part of it. And then not only did that happen, not only did that happen, somebody from his family called an ambulance, which I'm glad for. The people, the medics took me to the medics took me to the doctor. I'm gonna call it the doctor. I don't want to call it the emergency room, even though it probably was. They took me to the doctor. They casted up my arm after setting it back in place, and I had to sit and I had to let my arm be in that cast, and I had to let my arm sit there in that cast for maybe a month or two, I think. And then when they finally reset it, they had to sedate me. They they sedated me. I went to sleep for however long it took them to reset my arm because I told them to sedate me because I knew that if they set my arm back before I went to sleep, I was going to cry like a little bitch again. So so they put me to sleep. They reset my arm. I woke up and got out of bed because my folks were about to leave. I woke up and got out of bed because my folks were about to leave. And I was about to go with them. Tell me why when I got up, I wobbled. Tell me why I got up and I got up and stood on the I stood on the floor. I stood up rather. After I got up, I stood up and then I tried to walk to my parents. Tell me why I started wobbling like a drunk person. And then after that, I fell. I fell and it took me a while to get back up because I was tired. And then I got up and then my parents had to help me walk to the car. And then I sat down in the car and we finally left. But after that point, that was that was one of the most embarrassing moments in my life. Um, because because I broke my arm. Two, because I cried like a bitch. Three, because I cried like a bitch fa- in front of my cousin's family, and everybody was just staring at me, giving me the eyes. I was like, I can't even look right now. I couldn't even look them in the eye because I knew that I had embarrassed myself a little bit. But beyond all of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the people that I named that I'm thanking managed to see this video and understand why I love the fact that you guys helped me. And and if you like this video, if you like the story I told, like like comment subscribe, etc. um and I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow with another video.